It's a new day. It's new blessings. We give all praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Today's date is July 8th, 2026. And today, as you can see right here at the bottom of the screen, we made $652 trading the Nasdaq futures. But I know the drill. Before we get started, we gotta do verse of the day. And again, as last trade before, we were in the book of Psalms, chapter 23. We're still gonna be on Psalms chapter 23, but instead we're gonna be looking at verse 4. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Got the word right here, so I'll read it real quick. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, and thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. When I wrote this down at church, basically it's saying that you gotta go through some valleys. Always have a mountaintop mindset. So before you reach the top of a mountain, you have to go through valleys. Sometimes the Lord is going to push you through certain situations, through certain adversities, for you to grow into the type of character that you need to be to serve Him. But peep this when He says, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Basically meaning that the Lord is going to comfort you. His staff, His rod. Think about it, even going back to the Old Testament, like talking about Moses, he had a rod, right? He had a staff. Basically, from my interpretation, from when I broke it down, I feel like the rod and staff is the Lord's presence, which is the Holy Spirit. And once we get filled with the Holy Spirit, we get comfort anytime we're facing situations of hardships, adversities, when we go through valleys. His rod comforts me, His Holy Spirit comforts me. So, if you're in a situation right now where you're dealing with hard times, bro, always go to the Lord because He will comfort you. But nevertheless, let's get started on the trade recap. So why did I sell right here? Well, let's break it down. So I just want to break down our pre-market. I'm gonna just take off the execution marks because y'all see y'all took the trade. Ain't like these gurus. We actually taking trades on Tradeovate. Everyone wants to remove it, please. There it goes. I bet. So going into pre-market, we swept previous day's lows and we also swept previous week's lows. Then we created a very high time frame sequential SMT being a monthly cycle. As y'all can see right here, I'll just go ahead and pull it up for y'all. Create a monthly cycle sequential SMT. So anytime price creates a higher time frame sequential SMT, basically from a weekly cycle above, expect price to reverse in that situation, especially if that's paired up with sweeping a higher time frame sequential SMT or higher time frame liquidity being previous day's lows and previous week's lows, as an example, as y'all can see here. So we swept those lows, created a high time frame sequential SMT. Then factored that with seeing what is price doing so far. We have an accumulation at Asia session. We manipulated during London session. So we're expecting distribution going into New York Open. Cool, right? So, um, going into New York Open, I expect the price to distribute, and we did that. But why did I take this short right here if we're expecting price to distribute? And again, there's no reason for price to go lower because you already met its objective by sweeping two higher time frame sell side liquidities. Well, anytime price makes a two-stage sequential SMT model inside of a new week or new day opening gap, expect price not to reverse but to move a little bit. Overall, I'm expecting for us to continue to distribute since we already met our objectives, but we could get a little retracement, especially like I said before, when price distributes at New York Open, expect a reversal or retracement back into the range that was established at New York Open before continuing going higher, or it might consolidate. So our higher time frame sequential SMT in this scenario was this daily cycle, and I go on the 5-minute chart just to show y'all. Watch this candle, this 420 candle. The Dow did not sweep that candle while NQ did, and Going to low time frame, we had a microcycle represented by the microcycle Q2, Q3, New York Open. Again, Dow did not sweep those highs. Wow, and Q did. So we got the TCISD, and I really wanted to take my entry off the TCISD just because the risk ratio was super good. Taking my entry, just looking for a retracement, like I said, at 10 a.m. So I'll pull up my execution marks again. Took my entry right here. Took a sell right here. Stop loss was placed above these highs right here. Then targeted my 300 ticks, bro. I ain't nothing crazy. Or 250 ticks because I took it with 5 micros. And yeah, bro, we made our money, and that's pretty much it. Y'all be very careful if y'all do decide to trade later this afternoon, because as y'all can see here, we have FOMC news, and y'all know what price we doing on FOMC. Be going crazy, so y'all just be careful. But nevertheless, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and let me know in the comments, bro. Did y'all take a win? Did y'all take a loss? Am I tripping for taking this short? But nevertheless, y'all continue to be proper stewards at the time the Lord has given y'all. Peace.